Notice, this information may be used only internally within the Boeing Company for research, comment, criticism, scholarship, or teaching. No portion of this material may be rebroadcast or reproduced for any reason, and no copy shall be provided to anyone outside of Boeing. This material must be erased or destroyed as soon as practicable following its review.
Well, if you've never been to a national indoor football game, then might I suggest you taking a trip to Savage Center to watch the River City Rage in action. A couple of weeks ago, kid you not, 114-6. Serious numbers for a quarterback. But after the break, find out what other serious numbers his QB deals with. They might be the greatest show on earth, part 2. The River City Rage's Kurt Warner is Anthony Fisher. As quarterback, he has perhaps the single most important job on the field. He's got another job that's just as important. Our Chris Pelican explains.
You use the math analysis to verify, yes, this requirement is met.
Meet Anthony Fisher.
I'm a systems engineer.
You might not know what that means, but you've probably seen exactly what it means. The systems that Fisher does his engineering on are those utilized locally by the Boeing Company.
You have high requirements, and then you break those down into lower level requirements to get to the details.
He's a self-starter, can accomplish just about anything that I assign to him.
Just knowing that you're a part of something that helps our government and helps us maintain the standard of living that we have, the freedom that we have, is very important to me.
When you work for a company that specializes in defense work for the government, secrecy is par for the course. But Anthony Fisher's work with these isn't the only semblance of a double life that he leads.
Ground slot left motion 366 T flat on 101, ready?
Fisher's day job isn't the only facet of his life involving complex terminology and high-flying aerial maneuvers. As the starting quarterback for the River City Rage of the National Indoor Football League, Fisher takes the dumb jock stereotype and hits it head-on.
It's not so much a forceful thing when you're playing quarterback. It's a lot of analysis, being able to diagnose information and then be able to make a decision with that information that you have.
He's got an assignment, whether it's throwing the ball or doing some requirements analysis. It's a matter of breaking it down and looking at what the opposition is doing and just kind of going after it to the best of his ability.
Dude he works at Boeing, man, so I mean, he can't be a knucklehead.
By day, he relies on brain power. By night, it's arm power. But despite the seemingly stark contrast in Fisher's professions, there are a few traits that can bridge even this very vast gap.
He's got people there that listen to what he has to say and his opinions and everything. So yeah, I definitely see it as a career path for him, is to move more into management as well.
Well, we need to get 50 this half, though.
Fish don't really say too much, but when he does say something, you got to listen to him, because you know the dude is very intelligent, man.
Do something special right here.
His leadership isn't the only thing that sets him apart, and despite his best efforts, he does stand out amongst his football-playing peers.
He got so many gadgets, man. That dude is like Mr. Technology, man.
We go on a business trip, we get lost, he pull out his laptop, find out where we're supposed to be.
They always give me a hard time, because oftentimes when we were on the road, you know, I'd be reading something.
9.
He gets grief, but he never gets questions about his decision to play. There's no doubt that his brain will make him far more money than his arm ever will, but in talking to him and those who know him best, his bank account is not the only thing he's hoping to enhance.
If you're a football player, you're a football player. You know, you might wear another different kind of shirt when you get off, but when you're on that field, you're a football player.
I mean, that's what he is. You know, he's the engineer and the competitor, and if he's missing half of it, he's not going to be him.
It's the same reason why everybody else is out here, man. I mean, it's the love of the game, man.
You know, the excitement that you see when you're out there is somewhat different from being in the office environment.
Meet Anthony Fisher, the best systems engineer you'll ever find under center.
Hold up.
Chris Pelican, Fox 2 Sports.
Control that